Hello boys and girls, it's Fog and I'm back with my latest new invention, the Pocket Chicken Farm. It measures 5 by 5 by 3 and I think it's pretty nifty. So you want some chickens? Well, just pull this lever right there and look at that, you get chickens. That's going to sit there and fill this machine up with probably about a dozen chickens. And we can go and wander around, do whatever we want to do. And just come back whenever we're ready. You may occasionally see some chickens doing this kind of thing where it looks like they're outside the machine, but they're not. That's just the funkiness that is Minecraft version 1.3. Sooner or later, our chicken gun is going to run out of chicken eggs. And when it does, all we have to do is come back and throw the switch. Now, 20 minutes later, when we come back, we'll find about a dozen fully grown chickens there. So here we are 20 minutes into the future, and we have fully grown chickens, and they've already begun laying eggs for us. We can go wander about our base, preferably more than 16 blocks away, so we don't have to hear these noisy little cluckers, and periodically come back, collect eggs, put them back in the chicken gun if we want, even fire some more if we feel so inclined. Sooner or later we're going to decide we have enough eggs, probably when we've filled that machine up, and we're going to decide that it's time for some fried chicken. Well, when you want fried chicken, just come up and push that button right there. Instant fried chicken with the occasional feather to boot. It's no fuss, no muss, and completely health board approved. It's that simple. Well, and guess what? It's pretty easy to build too. So let me show you, let me take you around the machine, show you some of the little features here. One of the things you might notice that's a little odd is we have things like we have a button on this dispenser. What's that about? We got a lever and a redstone torch on a dispenser. Well, that's not as hard to do as you might think. We also have a repeater here pointing off into nowhere. Well, what's that all about? Oh, don't worry. You'll figure it out. Let's get building it though. Start by building a stack of 3 blocks like this and put some vines on the top too, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and knock out this middle block and replace it with a dispenser. You'll note that that vine doesn't disappear. Now with that vine there, we can place a button on top of the vine. The vine will go away and the button attaches to the dispenser, just like that. And then we can get rid of that vine. Now, let's put a block behind it, get rid of this block here, and put in a repeater set to 2 ticks. Next, come in here and put a lava bucket in your dispenser. Now you have your chicken fryer. Just push the button. It dispenses the lava and sucks it right back in. So here's how that works. This button is powering the dispenser directly, and when dispensers are powered, they have a curious behavior that they will toggle state in result to any redstone updates in the nearby vicinity, and that includes repeaters. So what's happening is when we power the dispenser, it dispenses that lava. Then when this repeater updates a couple of ticks later, it sucks that lava back in, just like this. Now if you want that lava out there a little longer, you can extend the length of the repeater, but don't drop it to 1, otherwise the lava won't go back in. Okay, now put a half slab there. The reason we use a half slab instead of a full slab is we want our chickens to be below the lava. That gets the chickens up high enough that the lava will set them on fire, but not so high that when they drop their meat, that the lava will burn the meat up. So it's very important that we not allow that lava to burn up our meat. So that's what the half slab's for. Now around this, build your box to hold the chickens, and then over here is where we're going to put our chicken gun. Now this is much the same process. We're going to put couple of vines on these blocks, but we're also going to put some on the other side. Knock that out. Put a dispenser right there, and now you can get rid of that. Then we can come in here and build out the sides like this. Put a block there instead of glass, because we're going to need to do something with that in a minute. Now we can come over here, we can place a lever and a torch. We need a lever, we need a torch, just like this. Lever on this side, torch on the other. Get rid of that, we don't need it anymore. Put a block above our torch, just like that. Put a torch coming off the block. Put a dab of redstone right there. Now we're going to take top slabs, bring them straight out to here. Put a repeater right there, set to 2. Redstone, 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 just like that. Next we need to put in our water. Let's go get a sign. Oops, I have a sign. Never mind. I have a sign. Put a sign right there. And we're going to put some water right here. And at this point, all that remains is to load it up with eggs. So let's get busy doing that. In the interest of time, I'm not going to load it all the way. Now when we throw this lever right here, what's going to happen is it powers this dispenser. It also turns off this block, turns off this torch. That allows the power on this block to fall, which allows this torch to come on, which starts a simple clock right here. Now when this clock turns this redstone on and off, both of those state changes count as a redstone state change, and both of them will cause the chicken gun to fire an egg. And I've realized that I missed a block right there, so we're going to let chickens escape if we're not careful. There you go. And then this kills them. Obviously you want to let your chickens grow up before you kill them, otherwise you're not going to get any fried chicken. But it works for demonstration purposes. So there you have it, the Pocket Chicken Farm. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, and we will talk to you again next time.